Hey guys, Poker Pharaoh here. Today we're going to talk about why you should never limp. So, what is limping? Limping is simply calling the big blind pre-flop. You're not folding, you're not raising, you're just calling. Here we can see the small blind and big blind have both posted their blinds, and we come around to the under the gun player. The under the gun player decides not to fold, he doesn't raise, he just calls for $2. This is an example of a limper. So, why should we never limp, you ask? Well, the main reason is simple. You can ask yourself, do we have a good hand? And if the answer is yes, well, why not raise? We want to build a pot, get some money in the middle. If the answer is no, well, why not fold? If you have a bad hand, just fold. You're going to lose money in the long run. So some other reasons not to limp are, we let the blind see a flop for free, we let other players enter the pot for cheap, and we don't narrow down our opponent's range. And I'll show you what I mean. So here we have an example where the action folds around to the button. The button decides not to fold, not to raise. They limp in for $2. So the big blind now gets a chance to see a flop for really cheap. He only has to pay $1. The big blind gets to see a flop for free. And that means that he can have any two cards. And he will have any two cards. That includes even 7-2 offsuit, the worst hand in poker. Now, some people might ask, well, don't we want him to have the worst hand, Well, the answer is actually no, because if we let him see the flop, that gives him a chance to make 3 of a kind or some better hands. 2 2s could come off, he could get lucky. 2 7s could come on the flop, a 7-2. It's going to be rare, but this is going to happen. And if we folded him out pre-flop, then that eliminates this chance from happening. He's never going to give us money post-flop anyways if he doesn't make a really good hand, so it's better just to fold him out. The other option is we can raise to $6, which is 3 big blinds. So that's a pretty standard size. And this is what I want you to do. What this does is now the small blind has to pay $5 instead of $1 to see the flop. So that's a 5 times increase. He's going to start folding a lot more often. The big blind is now going to have to pay $4 to see the flop, whereas he got to see the flop for free before. That means he can stop folding those hands like 7-2. If he decides to call you for 7-2, then that's a good thing. You're very lucky to be playing with this player. And good for you for raising to $6. He's now giving you $4 where he would have only seen the flop for $2 before. So that's a good thing you raised. The other option is both players could fold and you could win $3 uncontested. We're never going to complain when we win free money, so that's very good. And that pretty much concludes our video today. I'm the Poker Pharaoh, and if you like this video, please subscribe to see future videos. We'll have videos on how to isolate a limper and some more advanced strategies. Anyways, hope you enjoyed.